morning, guys. Good morning from the Isle of Ireland. Good morning. It's a beautiful day here in Ireland. It's drizzling. I think it rained all night and it's drizzling now. So, accompany me to work. Let's go. Wonders they say shall never end. Oh my. When I saw the video, like I've not been following this, like I hardly go on his page. The Justin of a clown that we're talking about. I hardly go on his page. But I just went there yesterday and I saw some videos that he did live. I clicked on it because they're like short live. So I'm like, okay, what does it cost me to listen? And I was listening. And this guy was like attesting to the fact that he was doing everything that he was doing to his children deliberately, purposely, to chase clouds. And I was so sad. Like, who does that? Who does that? And in that sadness, I reminded myself about what narcissism is. Narcissists, they fight with everything. Their children are not spared because they don't genuinely love these children. Narcissists don't have capacity to love. So it is not their wives that they don't love alone. They don't really have genuine love for their children. They don't have the capacity. So those children are used that, like, whatever relationship that a narcissist is having with anybody, it has to be transactional. If there is nothing that they're going to gain from it, it's not going to continue. So even his own relationship with his children is transactional. He's always looking at the end part of any relationship that favors him. What he's going to gain from this relationship. See, guys, some people are mixing it up or missing it, and his followers especially. This man just want to be in the life of his children. This man, can they not read between the lines that if Justin does not have anything to gain from this, having his children with him, he would have thrown in the towel. He would have abandoned them. But because he's avoiding to pay child support, he's keeping them with him. Just because I don't want to pay child support, just because he wants to use the children to be making, like, as a contact. Okay? He'll be using the children as contact to Cora, so that he will always have a reason to communicate a bit, to be around Cora. Okay? He would have abandoned those children. Also, because now the children are his meal tickets. They are the puppets that he uses to entertain his guests. His followers. And it is very sad. It is very sad. They are talking like Cora puts the children in front of camera too. Cora just does her own thing. At times when the children comes in, and when the children come into her life, yeah, she will engage them. She will talk to them. And if they are with their dad, life continues. Content continues. She still does her own thing. But this man, as soon as the children leave for their mommy's place, the camera will be on holiday. Okay? And as soon as he's collecting them, right from where he's collecting them, the camera is like on them relentlessly. Relentlessly. They have to be on camera. It's so sad. So when he was talking yesterday, he said, I'm of two opinions. I wanted to believe that Justin was just using this as an excuse to his failures. I don't believe that he did those things deliberately. I may be wrong, okay? I may be wrong. But that was just what I felt when I was listening to him. I think because of the backlash that he got from people. So he thought of, okay, how do I rectify this problem? How do I rectify this failure of mine? Let me go out there and tell them that I'm doing it purposely. I don't believe that Justin was... We already know him as a rough human being. Justin does not bathe. He's rough. He's dirty. He doesn't even know how to dress himself. He wears the same clothes like he will wear times and times and times repeatedly. He doesn't change clothes. So, he doesn't even, like, maybe he doesn't even bathe or maybe brush his teeth. Because Jiba said it, that he does not brush the children's teeth. He doesn't bathe them. That when she forced him to bathe the children, he just put water in the bath. There was no shower gel or anything, no soap, just like that. So we know that Justin is a very dirty and rough human being. Look at his home. So I believe that is the best. Okay, somebody that will be in bed, maybe drunk or depressed, that does not get up from bed early, tell me how he's going to take care of the children. Tell me how the children will have good hygiene. Guys, I'm driving. I can see some comments coming in. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining. Thank you for joining. I am driving, so I cannot read comments. So I'll read comments later. We know that Justin is a very dirty human being, and he's a very lazy human being. And I want to believe that he's depressed. So depression makes them to stay like they are not interested in anything. They just want to stay and be like robots around the house. Okay? So he doesn't have time to comb the children's hair. He's a dirty man. He cannot even take care of his own life. He can't take care of himself. When he was with his ex-wife, one video, I'm going to go look for the video. He was looking for his boxers. And Cora was like making fun of it, like, how can I be a wife and my husband is looking for his boxers? What am I be doing? What was I be doing in the house? This, and I was like, how? That tells you how useless this guy was. Okay? How docile he was at home. He wasn't doing anything. Anyways, so I want to believe, I may be wrong, but that is just my own opinion, that he was not intentionally doing that. All the things that he was doing to the girls, not combing their hair very well, wearing them two different, like, horrible clothing, matching nonsense together for them and everything like that. It was not a deliberate act. I want to believe that he wasn't deliberate about it. But because he had gotten too many backlashes, especially for the way he dressed June for the graduation, I think he felt ashamed of himself. And we know narcissists never own up to any responsibility. They don't take, then they will never tell you, oh yeah, that was my fault, oh my bad. No, they will explain it away. So I believe that was what made him to come out with these lies. And these lies now that he came out with is even worse. It would have been better for him to just keep quiet and accept that he was stupid, that he was lazy, he could not give the children good hygiene, than coming out to say that he is doing all the things that he was doing to the children. He was doing it purposely for people to talk, so that he would get money from it, so that he would get the clout that he was looking for, so that people, that he would get engagement that would translate to money. And this is another way of me deducing what I've been thinking of all this while. Like, whenever they are like bastardizing the children, whenever they are talking about the children negatively, this man will never say anything. He never corrects anybody. He never corrected them that, oh no, don't do that to my children. I don't joke with, like, Cora has done it many times. We tell them, don't think because you are sending me style you can talk to my children. That is what we call love. Love in action. It's not that you just come online and turn on your ring like, I love my children to bits. If you love your children to bits, you wouldn't want to dress them as clowns. You wouldn't want to dress them as clowns. For your viewers to be happy. For them to have dopamine rush into their system to make them happy. It is sad. You wouldn't love your children and you would want them to be like, to dress two different socks, to wear clothing that are smaller for them. for their age. You wouldn't want them to have untidy, unkept hair, uncombed, or like unwashed faces. Oh my God! When I heard Justin speak, I was just telling myself, I know narcissists, they use their children as weapons. They use their like the only people that matter to narcissists is themselves alone, not their parents, not siblings, not their wives, not their children. They are the only person or people that they know that, okay, I am important to myself. It is me, myself, and I. Every other person, no, I don't care. So anything can happen to any other person. They don't care. They will throw anybody under the bus. They will mistreat anybody. They will use anybody to get to use anybody as a means to an end, whatever they want to do. So that's what Justin is doing now. Those beautiful angels. Why parents, both either father or mother, why they are going through everything, that they will go through extra mile to put beautiful food, lovely food on the table for their children, to make sure that their children are looking so cute and beautiful, buying them beautiful clothing, shoes, everything, hair well done, well made hair, beautiful skin. Justin is going to turn his own children to clowns. He's going to do it. But I'm saying it wasn't a pre-planned action. He's just using that as an excuse to get away with his madness that he's been doing all this while. He doesn't want to be called out as being a failed father because, he's a picture perfect father. So now he's coming out to explain that every mistake that you guys have seen, I did it deliberately. And going forward, I want to continue doing so. It was not like, I believe it wasn't like that. That was his way of life. That you will see Justin very rough. You will see him as he was just coming out from bed after every time. He's a very dirty guy. The person that cannot clean himself up. The person that cannot change the clothing. We saw him doesn't have laundry. Like when he's doing his laundry, 3 months laundry will be there in his one of the rooms when he had this big home then. So a dirty person cannot take care of children and make them clean. That is his way of life. Look at his fridge. Look at his home, the entire home. So he's a pig. He lives in a pigsty. You don't expect. So all this thing that he came out with yesterday, I'm doing it deliberately. I want you guys to give me more suggestions, give me more ideas on how to make them talk so that it can translate to money and we can spend the money. You can imagine. It was an afterthought, okay? It was an excuse, in my own opinion. He was caught. He was being called out. Even his fans called him out for what he wore for Juni. So, in his way of maintaining the picture perfect daddy of the year, the best daddy of the year, in his quest to continue maintaining that name, that's why he came up with these lies. And he's going to continue doing it. He just came to explain it away. He didn't do anything deliberately, in my opinion. But let's not assume that he did it deliberately. He's going to continue doing it. He said he's going to continue to, because he can see people are engaging in his post and what he's doing. They are commenting, they are showing that, and I'm going to make money. If you are looking for a failure, don't look further. When you see Justin, you know that this is an example, okay? A poster picture of a failed human being. You failed in your career, Justin, and you wanted to become a content creator. You have no content to create because you are boring. You are not intelligent. You cannot think. You are not a critical thinker. You can only talk and do saga. You can only do drama and call out your ex-wife many times. And that girl has decided to snub you, to ignore you. But when she feels like giving you a dosage, like an injection of madness, she will come out and shade you and she will go back in. And she doesn't shade you if you don't shade her. But at times she will think like, I need to put this idiot in his place. He will come out and she will come out and give you your injection. And you start ranting. You have no content. Those children are your props. They are your puppets. So now you have decided to start dressing them like clowns. Oh my God, this is so sad. Honestly, I felt so bad when I listened to him yesterday, and I was like, my God, may my children never come across a man like Justin. In the name of Jesus, that man. Things are not right in his brain. Honestly, Justin is seriously sick. I don't know if those children are safe around him, because the way his actions these days is concerning. His actions are concerning. The last time he went and bought masks. I want to be putting on what my clients will be putting this on so that they will not see them to harass them, this and that. And people were like, what is this? And somebody commented on that live, and the person said, this is giving Didi's vibe. Or no, is it Didi's? Maybe Didi, or no, it's not Didi. Kardashian husband, ex-husband now. I've forgotten his name. Is it? I've forgotten the name. You already know you guys know who I wanted to talk about. It's like, this is giving this guy's vibe like mental illness, because look at the mask that he went to buy. Animal, like, is it zebra or something, like this funny looking masks. And they were telling him, so you expect them to be wearing, everybody to be sharing this, everybody that will be coming to donate their body to science will be wearing this mask. So where is the hygiene in it? And funny enough, when these people that donated their body to science came on his show, they didn't wear the masks. He was wearing it, and he was swearing, using F word everywhere, and the children were right beside him. You know, so from like different attitude that I've seen, that Justin seriously ill mentally. He's shouting, my mental health. He's a sick man. He is a sick man. The day he puts Ginny in that cart and pushed her away, I'm like, wow. They will hurt the children to spite the mother. Yeah. And those people that are called his followers, they are not his followers. They don't give a damn about him. They care less about him. They are just Korah haters. And he refused to understand this. They don't mind him deleting those children for them to be entertained. They will say, yeah, that is good. And when Justin was asking for suggestions, they started giving suggestions. And the ideas were taken on board by Justin. They took the ideas. He took the ideas. One of them said, Justin, leave the children at the pool and walk away. Is that not it? So that the children can drown? This is a lover, a fan, that claimed to love the children and that claimed to love Justin. She said, leave them at the pool side and walk away. And Justin now came back and said, no, I'm not going to do that. Do you know what this person said? Yes, it is risky. So, it got me thinking, you knew it was risky, but you suggested it to him. So if he had taken it on board, you wouldn't have said it, but because Justin said, no, I wouldn't do that, you now told him that it is risky. But you thought she is going to take, because they see him as they know that he's a stupid man. So they suggested, oh my God, they are enemies in disguise. Okay? They are Korah's enemies. And they don't see those children as Justin's children. They believe that if we hurt the children, it's not going to hurt Justin, it's going to hurt Korah more. So they don't mind deleting those children to spite Korah. If you look at what they say about them, if you look at what they write about them, you will know that they care less about those children. She said, put them at the pool side and walk away. Evil suggestion, evil advice. If Justin had taken that bait, then God forbid that any of the children drown. What did they say? What would they do? They are spiting Cora. So she wanted to carry out her evil plan through their stupid father. It's terrible. Somebody said Justice should make messy meal for the children, put it in the microwave and do it. It's so sad. It is so bad. See, I was moved to tears. Even as I'm talking, I'm just like, wow. How can, is it this bad? Women, when you see a lazy man, just run. Run. This goat is so lazy. He doesn't want to walk. He wants to be a content creator. He has no idea in his head. When the children are up, so does he not know that this social media thing that he's talking about now is not sustainable to him, because he cannot create his own content without the children. Juni doesn't need to wait till she turns 18 before she starts turning the father down. But June is going to be 6 this month. From 7, 8, they will start having their own personal. They can say to their mom too, "Mom, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be in your video." You can't force them anymore. So that is not sustainable for him. And he's a lazy man. He doesn't want to do anything again. Cora has his job, her job. She can create content. She's a queen of content. Okay. So she's, even if Junior and Nasina said, "Okay, I don't want to do videos with you anymore," she's not going to lose on anything. Our views will still remain our views. But Justin doesn't have content without these children. And they can never be children forever. By 8, Juni will stand her ground. Atina will even stand her ground earlier than Juni. It is, yeah. That is it. So, social media, content creation is not sustainable for you, Justin. You cannot make a living out of it. You cannot. So it's just like you will need to go back to your job that you have refused to do. You are too lazy. Your laziness now is impacting on your children to the point of you dressing them like clowns. Like clowns. That people that are suggesting these bad things for you, the people that are suggesting this abuse, because if you look at it, it is called abuse. Okay? It is child abuse. You deliberately dress them up like clowns for their children, for their friends, for their classmates, to mock them, to laugh at them. It is abuse. Okay? In Ireland, they will categorize it under neglect. Because we have 7, I think they've changed it to like 8 or 9 now. But before, it was 7 forms of abuse that we have. Okay? That's going to be categorized under like neglect. Because when a child is not well kept, when a child is looking unkept, is under neglect. So they are giving Justin different method of abuse, different method of abusing his children for money. These people, these are grandmas, these are mothers that they took care of their own children, and presently they are protecting, taking care of their grandchildren. But they are suggesting to Justin, the brainless idiots, how to maltreat his children for their own entertainment and for the foolish and lazy man's means to an end, for his meal tickets. It is very sad. It is very sad. I really feel for June and Athena. I feel for those children. If Justin can be displaying this nonsense, this madness online, what do you guys think those children are going through at home, off camera? We've never seen Justin cook for these children. We've never seen them. It's like subconsciously you can pick anything you want to pick from Cora's life. because she's not doing it for the camera. She's just showcasing her normal way of life, her normal lifestyle, the way they live at home. She's not doing anything to impress viewers, and that's why they always see something to talk about, because she is real. This is how we do it in our home. At times we wake up, we don't brush our teeth, we start talking, we start gisting. She's raw, she's just like that. But Justin, you would think that he comes live, but his lives are structured, okay? They are edited, in quotes. What do I mean by that? He would have prepared the home. He would have prepared the children. He would have thought of what he wanted to do this today. That's why you will not see him feeding the children. That's why you will not see him showing his kitchen. That's why you will not see him ironing their clothes. You will not see anything extra, okay? You will not. The only thing you will see is the pre-planned scenes that he wants you guys to see. We've never seen Justin where he's supporting June or with his with her homework, or where he's teaching them. He said he's an educationist. He did education. He's a teacher. He's a lecturer. I am a doctor. He had never brought out pen and paper to write ABC on a sheet of paper and be teaching these children. No. He will come online to throw tantrums, to use the children as toys for his followers. It is very sad, man. And he's saying, come June 20th, I have a surprise for you guys that have been abusing me. And I was like, what surprise are you going to give to you? You are 27. If you buy a house now, it's not a flex. You should have done that long ago. Because my mind is telling me maybe he went and maybe he has been able to save for his deposit for mortgage. So if you mortgage a house and you are coming out to announce a house for us, what is the big deal in that? You should have done that years ago. So what are we saying? When you had a very big house, you were gallivanting up and down, showing off. At the end of the day, what did you do? You downsized, Justin. You downsized. So we don't know if you want to introduce you buying a house and you'll be able to mortgage a house, and then is that a flex? No. You are 37. So if you buy a house, there is nothing out of usual that you have done, okay? Or nothing out of unusual that you have done. It is normal for somebody to be able to, at your age, you should even be mortgaging your second home. So there is no big deal in what you are coming to tell us on the 20th. And we are counting down. We are counting down. But it just shows how useless, how irresponsible you are as a father. If they can be suggesting you to give your children messy food. Somebody said, give them a drink. Give them orange juice in energy drink can. Let's see what they will talk about. Somebody said, Justin, dress them like those old women in the 80s. Your own children. God will not forgive you, Justin, honestly speaking. God will never forgive you for ridiculing your children to entertain your followers and for you to get money from that. God will never forgive you. One said you should put rollers in their hair and leave them to walk around like crazy advice. And he took it upon himself to rewrite it and put it in the comment section. He said, for now, these are what we have gotten. Wear them 2 different socks. Wear them, the suggestions were crazy. These are women that are taking good care of their own grandchildren. But they are telling Justin to mess up his own children. Because they don't see those children as Justin's children. They are using the children to get at Cora. Those children are Cora's, like they're taking revenge on those children. If you see what Renardine or whatever she called herself, that's Bonnie the Rabbit with sharp teeth. If you see what she wrote about June and Athena, I was I was sad. These are innocent children. So why are they hyping them? They hype them more than normal. They are not even cute. They're terrible things that she said about them. They should go back to their motherland and go die there with their mother. For what? It's so sad. If you are looking for any, like, if there is any other useless human being that is more useless than Justin, and that's what the person will be doing then. Because Justin is a very useless human being, a very useless father that no child should grow up around him. No child. But unfortunately, I am not the children's mom. He will never have anything to do with those children. If I was their mom, he will never. Whatever is going to take me, I will do it till I get them out of his care. That man is a very, he's a certified or certifiable madman. Yeah. All this thing that he's doing, I believe they are easy. They are they will be able to be used as evidence to get those children out of his care. They are well-grounded reason for those children not to be in his care. For him to be having supervised visitation. Yeah. They're not saying we don't see the children, but we see them either with with the guards, or at the gas station or restaurant, or maybe child protection office. He's not going to see them in any secluded area. You'll be seeing them somewhere in an open place, public area, or the social services office with supervision. That's what is good for Justin. Justin is mentally ill. He's very mad, and he's very inhuman. He's a very useless human being. He's very lazy, and he will walk those children till they are able to talk and say, "Daddy, I am done with you." He's going to walk them. Justin is not walking. In one of the videos, he said, I have it. He said, I don't even know. I've lost a touch with dates or something like that. He doesn't know the day of the week. It was like, is today Friday or Thursday? I don't even know what today is. I've lost touch with the dates and time. Okay. And with the date and day. If he was working, okay, now that I'm working, why wouldn't I know that, okay, Monday is for me to go to work, and yesterday I went to work, so today is definitely Tuesday. Or I went to work Monday and yesterday Tuesday, so today is definitely Wednesday. Why wouldn't I know that? It's because he's not working. So if he's working, he wouldn't lose touch with the date and day, like as he claimed. Justin is not working. He's not. So those children are the one working for him, and that was what he wanted Cora to do. So it's like, okay, your mother ran away. I can still use you guys. So you will start where your mom stopped. Justin doesn't deserve those children, honestly. And his followers are so wicked because they don't see those children as Justin's own. They see them as Cora's children. So we can maltreat them and maltreat their mother. It is very sad. I really pity them. And the noise of what is it called now? California, no. If there is reasonable ground, those children will be taken away from him. Yeah. Even if it is anyways, let's forget about that. Then in another story, before I end this live, I watched Angel of Kiriki. I'm driving, guys, so it may be difficult for you guys to hear me very well, but it's raining. Angel of Kiriki, yesterday I met her live. She was on, and where I met her was where she was talking to Frida. So I think something happened. I don't know if Frida did a live. Then after the live, Angel said Frida went and commented in her comment section, and she said, I will keep my, I'm paraphrasing now, she said, I will keep my cool for now, but if he or she comes to me or say anything to me, I am going to come out and I'm going to talk, and I'll bring evidence, documents as evidence, something like that. I'm going to expose you with documents. Yeah. So Angel of Kiriki was now pacifying Frida indirectly, not to come and expose. She was like, I don't know who you're talking about, but if it is what I'm thinking, Frida, don't do that. Don't do it, because the outcome will not be good. You know, these people are so afraid of justice followers. They don't want to lose them because they know they don't have their own followers. But it's like, I will advise you not to do that, because you know, his followers that are following you, if 10 people are following you from him, 5 may join you and support you, but you will lose 5. So, and it's going to burn you. You can imagine, Frida, when those people from the other side already hate you, and if you add another people from his side that will fall out from you, do you know what that would be for you? So I would advise you, whatever you have with him, go and sort it. Then she now said, whatever you have with him or her, they start trying to quote. She can't talk to Cora. She doesn't have anything to Cora. We know that she's beefing Justin, and he said she's going to expose Justin. They said, so Angel of Kiriki was trying to beg Frida not to let the cat out of the basket or the bag. It was like, whatever you have against him or whatever you have with him, you can please settle it behind camera, because you know the document that you're talking about was given to you or something like that behind the camera. So you don't need to bring it online. You don't need to bring it online, because don't do that. So I was like, oh, you are covering Justin now. So you guys know, because that was what I'm deducing. So you guys, you know that there are some shady things done against Cora behind the scene. Now you are begging, like, if you are, they say, like, what is it called? Like a free mind or something like that. Fear no accusation. That word has escaped me now. Okay, if you didn't do anything wrong, if there was nothing bad that you guys have planned that you know about, why were you begging Frida not to come out and expose Justin? You just can imagine, like, now, if any of Koreans, when we had issue with Cora, Cora was not afraid of being exposed, because she knew she didn't do anything secretive with anybody. She didn't talk anything about anybody to anybody. So she was like, okay, if you guys want to fall out. I've said sorry. She was okay. But now, Angel of Kiriki is coming out to beg on Justin's behalf for Frida not to expose him, not to bring out the documents, not to talk about whatever they are talking about, that she shouldn't bring it online. So I'm now asking Angel of Kiriki, definitely you guys know that you do some shady things. Yeah, remember the thing I wanted to say. A clear conscience, fear no accusation, they say. If Justin was right, if Justin didn't do anything shady, why are you begging on his behalf not to bring out the documents? You see, this is how God will punish all of you one by one. I'm telling you guys, one by one, none of you will escape the judgment of God. Because it's only a divorce. She didn't do any other thing. She divorced this guy at his request. So why are we still fighting? Why are we running after him? Why are you guys running after him that want to see him destroyed? For what? What did she do wrong? He wanted a divorce. She granted him the divorce. Where did Cora do wrong again? That has always been my question. If Justin is not shameless, you said you don't want somebody again, but you can't get over her. You want to retaliate. It's just like you are fighting, like, why did you leave me? I'm going to fight for leaving me. That is just the meaning. And the bastards that are following him are fighting the same fight with him, and they will come out to say that Justin doesn't want her. Justin doesn't want her. Then what are you guys fighting for? What are you guys fighting Cora for then? If Justin doesn't want her and she left, Why don't you guys just relax and be celebrating your justice? Why are you guys still fighting Korah? You guys are stupid. A shameless man that lost the goal that God gave to him. Yeah, is Korah perfect? No, she's not. It's not likely to be perfect. I'm not perfect either. Is Justin perfect? Hell no. It's not. That's how you see. Am I perfect? Hell no. But we never talk about his imperfection. But they're expecting Korah to be 100% perfect. Am I a perfect daddy? No. Am I a perfect parent? No, I'm not. But they expect Korah to be the perfect parent. Okay? She must score 120 out of 100 in parenting. Useless set of people. You guys should be ashamed for supporting somebody that said, I don't want this marriage again. His wish was granted. They started throwing tantrums. What is he throwing tantrums for? You guys should answer that question. What are you fighting Korah for? To support Justin. What are you guys fighting Korah for? And the next minute you will be saying, yeah, Justin doesn't want him. I mean, Justin doesn't want her. She wants him. She wants him. Well, then what are you fighting for? And the idiots will come online and be saying, instead of me to have her back, I would rather put my baby carrots in a blender. Meanwhile, you moved closer to her house. You hid it. You don't want people to know. Until she disgraced you, she exposed you. You came out to explain it. It's because I wanted a place that is very close to Gina's school. Full. Is that the only place 2 doors away from her? If she's that bad, she's something that you want to put your kokoro in a blender because of her. Why did you move closer to her home? You are supposed to be moving farther from her, not to be moving closer to her. That you'll be in your balcony, you will see her driving out, you will see her when she's going out, walking out, trekking, you will see her when a visitor comes visiting. You have a problem, Justin, and your followers are sick as you. They are very sick. Yesterday you were saying, I threw trash away. I threw trash away. If you are not useless, you threw trash away. Who is the trash? You are the trash that has been thrown away. She divorced you, Justin. You couldn't even go filing for divorce. She threw you away. And ever since your peace has been withheld, you have become so miserable. You wouldn't let go. And you're saying you threw trash away. But your innermost mind, you know that you are still mourning her. You are mourning that she left your life. You know that your life is miserable. You said it. You said the best thing that has ever happened to you was your time with her. Yeah. So why you say you threw trash away? Jiba exposed you that if any girl is doing like proving her to get or being difficult, you will say it's not as if she's Korah. So we know that you are stuck forever. But you just come online and your fools cannot read between the lines that you are just saying what they want to hear. But your inner mind, you want Korah back. You can't let go. Mariana Wolawa said it. That you called her and you were crying. That you wanted her back. You love her. Useless man. And an idiot like you, calling my country names. If you are not foolish, Nigeria is a scamming country. This and that. Your children has heritage in Nigeria. Okay? They are part of the country for good. Why are you doing this? Keep on flying. Monkey. Fly. So, I'm doing road rage. Fly. It's raining and the way this guy is speeding. Nonsense. Anyways, you were abusing Nigeria. And you abuse Nigeria as a country. That shows how mad you are, Justin, there. Honestly. Like, you can't just be faulting a country, a whole country, because you have a divorce, okay, with a Nigerian lady. And because of that, Nigeria is a bad country. And up to today, the only picture that you had to celebrate your mother on Mother's Day was taken in Nigeria. Okay? The best part of your life happened to you in Nigeria and China. Yes. Useless man. You are condemning Nigeria in public. Definitely, only God knows what you'll be saying to those children. And you said you are going to take your children to Nigeria when it is time, as if they don't have a Nigerian mother. It is your dream. Like you can't do anything. That part of their heritage, you can't delete it. You've been trying. That's why you want to alienate Korah from their life. But it's not possible. That is why you don't want them to go to Nigeria. But shame on you. Going forward, Korah should try to be calling them their Nigerian name. Let her go and delete himself. Let him go delete himself. Give them swallow. Give them a okra, bono, a foriro, ayamase. Give them everything. They are your children. They have heritage. Okay, they are part of Nigeria. It's a part of their culture. That cannot be taken out from it. They are not full-blooded American, Justin. Okay, they are not full-blooded American. They are biracial children. They are Nigerian. Okay, there is Nigerian blood in them, and you should have given it your thought. You should have considered it before marrying Korah. Okay, you should have weighed your options. When you came and married an African woman, they fed you. You lived there. They gave you modeling gig. That same country that you are bastardizing, useless man. You forgot to tell us what made your father to linger in prison for years. Is he a Nigerian? Your brother that was stealing, he got jailed. He stole a car, he stole other things. You said it with your mouth. Calling somebody a scammer, and you are calling a whole country scamming country. May God punish you, Justin J. A useless human being like you. You see, Nigerians are go-getters. Forget about those new sons that are supporting you, that they don't know their self-worth. You told them to their own faces that their country, that they are part of the scammers that we're talking about. Okay? They are part of the scammer that you're talking about. And they're still coming online to turn on the ring light and be supporting who? You nuisance? You racists? We Nigerians are not, those ones are bastard, they are bastard, they are not original Nigerians. We Nigerians, we have self-worth, we have integrity, we know our rights, we know how to bully bullies. We know how to put bullies like you in your place. We are high achievers. Go check your institution in the US there. You will see Nigeria taking lead, they are in academia, taking lead positions there. Okay? Check your healthcare sector. Check your social work department. Check everywhere there. Where are your siblings working? Your brother, what's he doing for a living? What college did he attend? Useless idiots. Have the got to call Nigeria as they are scammers. May God punish you, Justin. That lady was only saying something like, the person that commented was like, oh, Athena has the spirit of Nigeria. That's an African spirit, Nigerian spirit or something like that. You should have just kept quiet, shut up, or you just say, oh, I know she's a Nigerian and the blood is running in her vein, and I'm happy that I'm his father too. Yeah, exactly. You don't need to bastardize Nigeria at every point in time, at every opportunity that you have. The lady didn't curse you. She didn't say anything. She was just accrediting the fact that Athena is a biracial child, and maybe she got that confidence from being a Nigerian. That's it. And you came and antagonized her. Nigerians are known worldwide to be scammers. May it not be well with you, useless idiots. Glory to somebody. You that is downsizing, that your life is miserable. Everything is working against you. Just today, everything in your life is working against you. And you have the guts to call a country scammers. Useless fool. Your father a thief, your brother a thief. Armed robbers. But calling somebody scammers. I've never been addressing you, but going forward, you are in soup. You useless failure. Lazy man. Lazy fool. Go get your pinky. Let them pick you. I think you need to be pegged. That's why you are doing rubbish. Idiots. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for replaying. If you are replaying this later, thank you for replaying. And I will see you guys in my next one. I can see Jelly Sticks. How are you, my darling sister? later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me. Please share. I don't watch him too. I don't watch him. I only go to his page once in a while if I want to just see what the idiot is talking about. So that's it. Who needs to give him views? Nobody. He's a very useless fool. Turning his children to clowns for engagement, for clout. His life is not enough for him to make clout because there's nothing is relevant, nothing is working well for him. A useless idiot like Justin Day. Guys, bye. Have a nice day.